It's another edition of Time About the Movies. We're looking at the end of August 1990. And unlike the last couple of weeks where we've had so many movies to look at, we really don't have a whole lot of movies to look at. We only got two today. And one of them was one that actually came out last week, but I had to dig deeper into researching to find that out. And a movie that did come out this week. So we're going to take a look at both of those movies today. Fortunately, I haven't seen either one of them, but I'm going to judge solely on the trailers and them alone. But one of them at least looks promising, and I'll start with that one first, and that is Akira Kurosawa's Dreams. For those of you who aren't familiar who Akira Kurosawa is, which I don't know how many of them would that be, but this is the guy that's been behind some of the great epics of our time, films like Ran, Kagemusha, Yojimbo, Seven Samurai, just one of the great directors of all time. And this was actually one of his first movies in 45 years where he was the lone screenwriter for it. And not only that, he actually had help from some of the most recognizable names in the business. Martin Scorsese helped out in the narration of one of the scenes in here. George Lucas's Industrial Light and Magic had a hand in this. Steven Spielberg also had a hand in this. It's interesting that you have these directors who were very heavily influenced by Kurosawa coming together for this. And like I said, I haven't seen the movie, but essentially what we have here is an anthology of 8 different vignettes of stories based off of dreams that Kurosawa actually had in his life. And like I said, the movie definitely has a lot of promise to it. I mean, the visuals look very good. It's a movie that you don't hear a lot of people really talk about, although it has gotten the Criterion release over the years. And it's a movie that, honestly, I'm really looking forward to actually checking out one day. Maybe when Barnes & Noble doesn't know one of their Criterion half-off sales, and hopefully they'll have this there at one of them. It's one I might definitely check out. I definitely am curious to see what this movie is like, largely because of the visuals and the way the trailer just shows off this promise of all these unique visuals and stories that Akira Kurosawa had dreamed about over the years. And yeah, it just looks like something that piques my interest a whole lot, especially someone like me who likes a good, visually pleasing movie. Like, I love movies that are very visually stunning to look at, and this definitely looks like a movie that could be just that. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out at some point. So that's my brief thoughts on the trailer for Akira Kurosawa's Dreams. Now let's take a look at the one movie that did come out this weekend, but in very limited release, and that was The Lemon Sisters. So The Lemon Sisters is basically 3 lifelong friends working in the bars of 1980s Atlantic City, performing the songs of 1960s girl groups. That's it. That's really all you could get from this trailer. And if you're going to have something with Diane Keaton, Carol Kane, Elliot Gould, Ruben Blades, Aidan Quinn, Nathan Lane, Richard Libertini, you would think there would be something more than that to this movie to make it kind of stand out or be somewhat enjoyable. But the fact that this was something that was shelved for a year, had to go through different rewrites and revisions, it doesn't give me a lot of high hope for this movie. This movie looks like something that maybe at one point had potential, or maybe with a better director and a better writer, maybe someone like Nora Ephron or Penny Marshall or some of these people that could really make this work better. Maybe it would have had something, but not from what I'm seeing from this trailer alone. I mean, this trailer doesn't really show a lot of promise. It doesn't really look all that investing. It's a movie that no one really ever talks about, and that's probably a good reason why, but that's just my quick thoughts on the Lemon Sisters trailer. I mean, maybe, who knows, maybe it's an underrated gem, but I've never heard anybody really talk about it, but, so yeah, that's the Lemon Sisters for you. So with that said, that's going to wrap up another edition of Time About the Movies. We enter the month of September next time around with not much there. There's one movie that comes out, and that's Slumber Party Massacre 3, so I guess I'll delve into that one. And then just for the heck of it, because it did come out in the summer of 90, I'll throw in another movie, Felix the Cat, the movie, which did not make any big impacts at the box office. In fact, I think it went straight to video in 1990, so... But it did come out in 1990, but I'll throw that into this episode coming up, so... We'll at least have 2 more movies to look at before we get back to the big stuff, which will be the following weekend, so... Other than that, though, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, check out the playlist on the next page, check out the previous episode, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode. So thank you for watching, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and until then, take care.